to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, we're underway. Honduras have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Nice looking ball. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Thuram clears it away.
And he welcomes it in. That's really well manoeuvred. Nedved. And it's Messi.
And he's decided to go for it. Costa Curta.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
And it's Zanetti. Well, nicely intercepted. Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Probing pass. Well, that has not gone well. Not the most convincing of passes. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Pelé.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Thuram.
Pelé finds himself offside. And it's Nedved.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Gattuso. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. He's going to be disappointed with that. Van Bommel conjures time and space where few can. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Thuram tries to pass it through. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Bommel.
Honduras really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Takes a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he's got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Zanetti. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. Picked out brilliantly. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great ball and it's Pele! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Chiellini is there and he can pick it up. Cruyff. Now it's Vieri. Now that's well seen too.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zanetti. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lepjed. Now it's Cruyff. A heavy challenge. Baresi. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Vieri. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That was good alertness. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Toure cuts it out. Roberto Carlos.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Almost an hour gone.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Van Bommel pops him up.
Can he finish?
Threads one in.
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cambio en Honduras. Número 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 11. Entran número 17. Número 9. Número 20.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Rivaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vieri. It's Vieri! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Not the most accurate pass. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi! Same again, same outcome.
Botafogo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That pass isn't the best. Gattuso has got himself a free kick. Baresi. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Platini. Platini.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
cambio.
Honduras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Nesta getting this one clear. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pelé. Can he get it through? Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got away. It's Rashford! Oh, yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
18.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond.
And the shot! And that may well be that. That is that. And so they have the outcome they desire.